the tune of $2 million. Our first flight was May 7th of 1966. And our 50th anniversary was in 2016. And we celebrated that by replacing everything. So both cabins and all the cabling up there is brand new, just in case anybody needed to know that. As we get up over this little hill, you're going to start to see a little trail. And this trail starts at the parking lot right here, and it goes all the way up to Tower 1 and then stops. And this little trail was the old access road that was used in 1964 to build Tower 1 here. Tower 1 is 232 feet high. It leans toward Albuquerque at 18 degrees on purpose. And we will have a small swing and sway as we go over the top. I encourage any sort of strange sound that you need to make to get over that tower. It's highly unusual.
Holy crap. That's crazy.
That was very good. Just letting you know, for a bunch of first timers, that was really good. Alrighty, that little trail ends at Tower 1 because the rest of my tram was constructed by helicopter. There are 5,000 helicopter rides. It's the completion of this tramway system, and 2,000 just for Tower 2 way up there. As we become farther from the ground, things on the outside of my tram are much larger than they appear. If you look at the top of this hill we're passing right there, there's a big boulder perched on top, and it's leaning at a 45-degree angle. And we are very imaginative here, so we call it Cannon Rock, because it looks a bunch like a cannon. And it's the same size as this cabin. And then right up here on the right-hand side, there's a big flat rock sitting up on her side. Looks like either a pair of lips, someone told me today, or a grouper fish. And we call that fish rock or dory, and dory is 4 stories. Very much 4 stories when there's someone standing next to it.
4 stories? Holy crap.
Someone told me today it looked like lips, and now I can't unsee that. I cannot see it anymore now. I'm like, well, I guess it's lip rock now instead of fish rock. We're going to come up to Critical Point in just a moment. Critical Point is all this broken and gray rock here on the right-hand side. There was a spire of granite here in 1965, and they used a tiny bit of TNT to blow it out. That's why it looks very shattered and new. That's the only reason why we call it Critical Point. There is no critical reason to that name. I just like to say that because everybody gets real quiet and looks at me. So, just seeing who's paying attention. We're coming up to an elevation here, about 8,500 feet above sea level. You're going to start to see a lot of pine tree take off. Well, you'll also see a lot of dead pine, and that's our bark beetle infestation. Every time New Mexico has drought-like conditions, we have an uptick in our bark beetle. It tends to decimate our pine trees. But since Mother Nature is always and forever seeking balance, she allows a lot of our other trees and vegetation to take off on the top of the mountain when we have those bark beetle infestations. So we have more aspen this last autumn, and hands down, the most beautiful autumn I've ever seen on top of the mountain. Just so you know. As we come up to Tower 2 here, I have to tell you, we are not even halfway there yet.
Oh my God.